Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you to everybody who has been following along so far. If you haven't already done so, I would really appreciate it if you could take the time to subscribe to my videos for more content like this. So in this video, I am going to be setting up my work planner, my Louis Vuitton GM agenda for the month of July. So it's hard to believe that we are already heading into July, and July is quite a busy month for me in work as we have a number of events on that I need to attend. So I can take out all of June's inserts, and I will come back to these in a minute to make sure I am not forgetting to capture anything that I haven't completed. So first of all, I am going to set up my July month, and then I am also going to use a new insert this month that I got in the Infinite Lotus subscription box. So like I said, we have a number of things running this, a number of events running this month that I need to plan for. So I'm going to mark them out using these time block stickers. From Cloth and Paper. Okay, so the first thing we have on is the Teddy Bears Picnic, which is a big community event that everyone has to help out at. So I have to be on site that day. And then the next thing I have on is at the end of the month, I have my Wellbeing Week, and that is a week that is chock-a-block with events and speakers and training and, you know, staff engagement activities that I need to be on. So I actually have to be on site for the full week. And I've just realized I actually don't know if the Unipin pen works on the time block stickers because I've never tried them before, but we shall see. It does, so it doesn't smudge. These are the best pen for writing on anything transparent because it doesn't smudge, whereas any other ink-based pen will. So I'd recommend you pick up one of those Unipins. Okay, so for my week, I am going to try out a new insert. So in the Infinite Lotus sub box this week, we got these weekly plan. They're undated. And the reason I think this might work is because I like using a running to-do list as well every week. And because I'm using so many pages in my week, I have to keep moving this around. Whereas the idea is I can use a double-sided running to do, and depending on what side of the sheet I am, I can just flip that over. So we'll see how that goes for this month. So I have my weekly divider, and I'm not sure if I carry all of these around, but let's see what it's like. So we have the week on this side, and then I'm going to have one of my weekly priority sheets running on this side. So that looks really nice, but of course I will have to date it because it's undated. So Monday is the 30th of June. So the 30th, and that means Tuesday's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th of July. So like I said, I am on site on Thursday. And I need to collect a colleague from the train station as well. Okay, so let me just go back and see, is there anything I need to move across? So on Friday, I sent out the comms for the Wellbeing Week. So all this week, I will be replying to RSVPs for that and keeping a list of who's going to what. I need to send a job description off to be benchmarked. I'll keep that aside for a second. I need to raise a purchase order for an ad that we placed. Okay, so that's it from those. And then what else did I need to do? There was something I hadn't written down. Oh yeah, I have 2 absence reviews to set up. Okay, and then I'm going to take what's left on this and add it to my running to do. I need to look at cost of absence this month. I need to contact a training provider. I need to look at our laptops and who's due refreshers. I have to revise our induction slides. Get training for one of our volunteers. And look at pension benchmarks. Okay, so that's looking like my week is fairly ready to go. I can take this out. This was a receipt that I need to hold on to. So I'll see how this goes for this month using these Infinite Lotus. So I like having, the idea of this is I like having my week at a glance. And then when I move on to this week, I will put this weekly priority sheet over here. And we'll see how it goes. Let me just see how full this is with all of those in there. No, it's fine. Okay, so I keep a number of them in here just so I can grab them each week. And this, by the way, is a free printable from thenittyandgritty.com. It's a weekly priorities PDF that I just... So how I do this is I get an A4 page, I cut it in half with my paper cutter, and I just print out the inserts using the PDFs. And this saves an absolute fortune considering the amount of planners I actually use. I couldn't be buying inserts for them all. So the PDFs are usually only about, you know, €4 or €5, but this one was free. And then you have, you can print away all the time and you don't need to worry about buying inserts. So I'll just put my months divider back in. And that's it. Thanks everyone.